Hi, my name is Olivier Lelanne and I'm the CEO and founder of EVA. We are a Delaware C Corp based in Syracuse, New York, with a presence in Switzerland, Germany, UAE, and very soon India. EVA is a ground-to-sky technology company, and we enable drones to accomplish fantastic missions, such as delivering healthcare, inspecting infrastructure, or delivering logistics around the world. We are to drones what garages, parking, charging stations, gas stations, GPS are to cars. And EVA is addressing a very large market. Think about the 1 million miles more of gas pipeline, oil pipeline in the world, and that require an inspection. While with EVA, you can have stations along the pipeline to inspect it at a 10 times, 20 times lower cost than what it is now. EVA leadership is made of myself, so I'm an ex-Tesla. I launched Tesla in South Korea. I worked in 26 countries, launched China, UAE, several countries, several times. Olivier Journet, our CTO, is from Stanford Polytechnic, has worked for many aerospace companies in the US and the world. Ramis is based in Middle East and is developing operations there, particularly in Saudi Arabia, where we are sending 4 stations already this month. And Dr. Baker comes from Daimler, is the next board member of Daimler. We have actually a lot of German car companies interested in us. We also have BMW as an investor. The problem we are solving is very simple. You certainly have seen drone operations, but ask yourself the following question. Where do we charge this drone? How is it controlled? Is it going to damage the propellers landing on the dirt? What happens if it starts raining? How do you manipulate the payload? So we are addressing this problem to make operations scalability just more efficient. We recently talked to a drone operator that said that with EVA stations, you can just accomplish twice the productivity, which is already increased when you use drones. So our product is a mix of hardware and software. And you can see here below one of our smallest products. It's we call it the VertiPad. It's a luggage that you can open literally, packed with technology, sensors detecting any person approaching, 1 centimeter precision landing, communication, all in one. So you just open it in front, let's say, of a pharmacy, and you can have your delivery being done, and then you can fold it back. But we have more than that in each of our products. We have hardware patents. We have an operating system that coordinates all of this. We have applications such as weather applications, which will give a go, no go for flights. We work with Edge Cloud, working with, for instance, AT&T in Plano, Texas. We were the first company to make intercontinental operations efficient, having flights in Florida that were actually where the mission was controlled and launched from Europe. We work on 6G. We also include quantum technology to define the best road and flights pattern for the drones or secure the communication between drones and station. So this is our large offer. We are so much ahead of competition that we have literally defined the market with different segments. The largest product that we have is based on a 20-foot container, high cube. We can welcome up to 24 drones. And the ground control station can be based inside the station or can be remote. And we will go in the future to even urban air mobility capacity. So a few customers, NHS, we are building the first UK nationwide healthcare grid. Will be delivering chemotherapy to help cancer patients between Oxford and London, delivering blood over the Lake of Geneva. We are, for instance, addressing a 1.2 million kilometers opportunity in India, not far from Houston. We are building the first national drone superhighway in America. So think about the pioneer spirit of America, building the first railways. Well, this is what we are doing, but we are doing it for drones. So you see this pattern, Austin to San Antonio. Well, being admitted to Halliburton Labs would enable us to link Austin to Houston, making Texas actually one of the leading states. And if Texas was a leading country in the world to the drone industry. In the UK again, a corridor approach. We helped to build a high-speed line by deploying our stations, but we can also, after that, create an addition to the national healthcare grid. Last but not least, it's not only about infrastructure logistics, it's about data. And this is why we just received a $5 million lead term for our company, because they see EVA as an admiral ship for data. So EVA is targeting more than $10 million revenue this year. Our business model is simple. We place a station, 5 to 10K per month. We put more stations, and then we start to connect these different corridors, mesh of stations in one. And finally, we skim on the data. So if you summarize why invest in EVA, it's a good product market fit with a large demand, scalable financials, energy focus. We work with BP, we work with Inpex, for instance, strong focus on Texas, Middle East, and this is why we need Halliburton to bring their expertise on scaling a business, supply chain management, patent. We know this is your strong point and we want to learn from you. A team, a very experienced, and a clear understanding of what Halliburton Labs can bring to the company. I went directly to Houston. I took a plane, I took a flight because I wanted to feel the vibe, and I was very pleased by what I see there. So again, I look forward to meeting you in Houston and joining Halliburton Labs. Thank you.